Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss with you the adjoint of a matrix, right? So in the last video we have already covered that how cofactors are calculated. Like I will share with you the previous example which we have covered, this one, in which we have already calculated the cofactors. So from these cofactors now we will try to find out the adjoint of the matrix. Okay, so what is adjoint? Basically the transpose of cofactor matrix, we can say the transpose of a cofactor matrix is called adjoint of a matrix. Okay, so here are few steps which we are supposed to follow while calculating the adjoint. So first of all, the first step is that we have to find the cofactor of every element which are given in the matrix. So we have to find out the cofactors of every element, right? Second point which we are going to cover is that from these values of cofactor we have to formulate the cofactor matrix. Okay, now how this matrix can be formed, that I will let you know. Then next point is form a new cofactor matrix. This is my second step. And my third step is take the transpose, take a transpose of cofactor matrix, right? So ultimately we will get the adjoint. So ultimately this is equals to adjoint of a matrix. Fine. So let's continue with the previous sum which we have already calculated, right? So on the basis of these cofactors, now first step we have already achieved, that find the cofactor of every element. So we have already calculated the cofactor of every element. Now what we will do, we will make the cofactor matrix, means second point, that is form a new cofactor matrix. So what I will write here, I will write here as cofactor matrix. So this is equals to, you can see here the first element, that is A11, the first element of the new matrix is 3, which I have calculated here. So I will write here as 3. Okay, the second element of first row is 11. So I will write here as 11. The third element of first row is minus 10. So I will write it as minus 10. Next, second row, first element I will take as minus 2. Then second row, second element I will take it as minus 10. Then second element, third row, I will take it as 8. Then third element, first row, I will take it as minus 1. Third element, second row is taken as 3. And third element, third row is taken as minus 2. So this is my cofactor matrix. So this is my second step, that is form a new cofactor matrix, which I have already done. Third point is that take a transpose of cofactor matrix. So it means adjoint, it is represented as ADJ, adjoint of A. A means adjoint of A matrix. So what is this? This is transpose of cofactor matrix. Cofactor matrix ka transpose. Okay. So what I will do, I will write it as, if I will transpose it, I will write it as rows are converted into columns. Okay. So I will write here as 2, 3, minus 2 and minus 1, 11, minus 10 and 3, minus 10, 8 and minus 2. What I will do, I will do the transpose of this. So what value I will get? I will get as 3 then 11 and minus 10. So my first row will become my first column and my second row will become my second column and my third row will become my third column, that is minus 1, 3 and minus 2. Sorry. So this is my adjoint. So by following these three steps, I will able to calculate the adjoint of the matrix. Okay. Now the next topic after adjoint is inverse. Inverse of a matrix. So how to calculate the inverse? Inverse is calculated from adjoint, right? Adjoint of A. So inverse is represented as A power minus 1. This is the sign of inverse. Okay. So whenever we have to calculate inverse, the formula is adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. So this is the formula to calculate the inverse. So if you remember, we have a matrix which we were already solving. We have a matrix this 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5 and 3, 1, 2. What we will do on the basis of this formula, first of all, we already have adjoint of A. So we will calculate the determinant. So how to calculate the determinant? This I have already told you in the previous lectures. So on this sheet, I will tell you how to calculate the determinant. So sign of determinant is this. What? Okay, I'll calculate here. In order to calculate determinant, what I will do, I'll take this. I will write the matrix A here. 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5 and 3, 1, 2. This is my matrix. Right? Now I have to calculate the value of determinant for this matrix. What I will do with respect to first row, I am calculating. So I'll write here as 1, 3 and 4. Okay, the elements of first row with plus, minus and plus sign. Okay, next is 4, 5, 1 and 2. Means by not taking the elements corresponding to the row and column of 1. Next 3, so I will not take the elements of this row and this column in which there is 3 element, and I will take 4, 1, 5 and 2. And here I will take 2, 3, 4 and 1. So what I will get? 1 into 8 minus 5 minus 3, 4 into 2 cross multiply, 8 minus sorry, I have taken wrong. Here we have 2, 3, 5 and 2. Okay, so we have 4 and 50, right? So plus 4, 2 minus 12. Okay, so what I will get? 1 into minus 3, it comes to 1 into plus 3, it comes to positive 3. Minus 3 into 4 minus 11, it comes to minus 11. Plus 4 into minus 10. So I will get 3 plus 33 minus 40. And the value of determinant is minus 4. So this is my value of determinant. So minus 4 is my value of determinant. And in order to calculate the inverse, as I have already written, the formula of inverse is adjoint of A divided by determinant. So adjoint of A, this I have already calculated here, and determinant I have calculated here. So what I will do, I will write here 3 minus 2 and minus 1, then 11 minus 10 and 3, then minus 10, 8 and minus 2. This is my adjoint. What I will do, I will divide it with minus 4. So what I will get as 3 divided by minus 4. So minus 3 by 4. Minus 2 by minus 4 means 1 by 2. Right? Minus 1 divided by minus 4. It's 1 by 4. Next is 11 divided by minus 4. It's minus 11 by 4. Minus 10 divided by minus 4. It comes to 5 by 2. 3 divided by minus 4, it's minus 3 by 4, or minus 10 divided by 4, again it comes to 5 by 2. 8 divided by minus 4, it comes to minus 2, and minus 2 divided by minus 4, it comes to 1 by 2. So this is my inverse of A. This way I will able to calculate the value of inverse. Fine. So again I am repeating this thing, that in order to calculate the value of inverse, what I have to do, I have to divide the adjoint of A with determinant of A, right? So adjoint divide by determinant, this will give me the inverse. Fine. So I hope the topic is clear to you. This is all for today's session. Thank you very much. See you soon with a new video.